रक्षा मंत्रालय द्वारा संपूर्ण भारत के 10वीं 12वीं पास महिला पुरुष अभ्यर्थियों के लिए अग्निपथ भर्ती योजना 2022 का शुभारंभ किया है। आर्मी अग्निपथ योजना के अंतर्गत थल सेना, वायुसेना और नौसेना में अग्निवीरों की भर्ती किया जाएगा। आपको बता दें कि रक्षा मंत्री राजनाथ सिंह द्वारा देश के नौजवानों के लिए अग्निपथ भर्ती योजना का घोषणा किया गया है। इस योजना के अंतर्गत अग्निवीरों को 30,000 रुपया वेतन, 44 लाख का बीमा, 4 साल की नौकरी एवं अन्य सुविधा प्रदान किया जाएगा। भारत देश के इच्छुक नौजवान महिला पुरुष अभ्यर्थी अग्निपथ भर्ती योजना ऑनलाइन फॉर्म प्रस्तुत कर सकते हैं। अग्निपथ स्कीम 2022 के माध्यम से देश के बेरोजगार नौजवानों को रोजगार पाने का सुनहरा मौका है। अग्निपथ भर्ती योजना से जुड़ी संपूर्ण जानकारी शिलोंग स्थित AOC-INC पूर्वी वायु कमान में आयोजित एक संवाददाता बैठक में पूर्वी वायु कमान के एयर मार्शल दिलीप कुमार पटनायक ने संवाददाताओं को सशस्त्र बलों में सेवा करने के लिए भारतीय युवाओं की आकर्षक भर्ती योजना के बारे में जानकारी दी, जिसे हाल ही में केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल द्वारा अनुमोदित किया गया है।
The Government of India has announced human resource policy changes. And based on that, all the government departments of Government of India are on their way of issuing guidelines for the new things that are coming the way. At the outset, I would like to say that yesterday, the Honorable Raksha Mantri, as well as the 3 chiefs of the Army, Navy and the Air Force had gone ahead and given a press conference about what is generally being covered in various media channels. The purpose of calling you here today was to apprise all you ladies and gentlemen about a little bit in detail about what this Agnipath scheme is all about. Why it is important that all of us are communicating this is because this is a very, very unique scheme which the government has thought of. A lot of deliberations have gone about in arriving at what I am going to be speaking to you about, and it is more for the youth of the country and a requirement of the country that we go ahead with this Agnipath scheme. So I'll just cover some of the salient features, and at the end of it we will have a handout given to you covering the points which I have just mentioned. At the outset, I would like to say that this part of the Agnipath scheme, we have Agniveers who would be selected to serve the Indian Air Force, similarly for the Indian Army and the Indian Navy for a duration of 4 years. It gives an opportunity for the India's youth to experience military life. The next sentence is very important. Without having to make a long-term commitment or engagement. The youth of our country, as we have seen over the years, are better educated and possess a higher exposure to technology as compared to the earlier times. And it envisages enrollment of mostly ITI students, National Skills Qualification Framework candidates, as well as the NCC candidates, ensuring that they are exposed to an improved, tailor-made training curriculum which will enable them to transit quickly and effectively into the Air Force environment. One of the bottom lines is that it is going to start 89 days. Yesterday it was 90 days. It's got 89 days left before it starts rolling. We are very, very particular about the timelines. So 89 days from now, the scheme will start rolling. Another bottom line of this scheme is that the age profile, which is at the moment around 32, by the end of 4 years, it is expected to come down to 26 years. So you can imagine what the difference it is going to make as far as the armed forces is concerned. The new HR management scheme will basically be meant for those who join for a period of 4 years. These enrolled candidates as Agniveers from all part of the country. Here I would like to reiterate that from the northeast, that is covering Odisha, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and all the 7 states of the northeast, the representation we would expect to be on the higher side after you people have conveyed the same to all the youngsters who are there in this area. Post this period of 4 years, all Agniveers will then be going back to the society. And out of this Agniveers who are inducted, not all, but 25% of them will be retained into the services, whether it is Army, Navy or Air Force. And the selection procedure for this 25% will be based on their performance, and it will be a very, very stringent and open information available to those who want to continue to be in the service. And the selection will be the exclusive jurisdiction of the government. At the moment, it is open for men, but as per requirement, women will also be part of this Agnipath scheme. They will also join in as Agniveers, and it is all India, all classes. The age limit starting from 17.5 years and will end at 21 years. Every year we intend to be taking some people starting with age bracket of 17.5 years, that is 17 years 6 months to about 21 years. And as far as the medical requirements are concerned, they remain the same as what is prevalent for anyone joining the armed forces now. What is important is after they have joined, they are liable to be assigned any duty in the organizational interest at the discretion of the Indian Air Force. So goes for the Army and the Navy. They will have the same uniform that we are wearing, except that there will be a distinct insignia which will be worn in their sleeves to say that they are Agniveers. As far as honors and awards go, they will be as qualifying as any of us. If they have done something good, they will be honored with an award. The training on being enrolled will be imparted military training based on the organization requirements, starting from about 18 to 20 weeks for some less skill required, and will extend up to about 6 months. One may ask later as to, is it possible to finish the training for high-tech requirements? For that we have a separate way of training. That I will come to subsequently.